I'm gonna try not to cry. Ever since I got in touch with my emotions, I've been kind of open with them. Today marks my guy, my role model, my heart, man, my firstborn, number 4. Hopefully we keep that thing going. And today is his birthday, and I promise you, Wilson, aka Big Boy, aka Little Copbo, I promise you I ain't gonna embarrass you, but I like to just share a story with you that you might not know, right? Because I wish my dad was able to do this kind of stuff, and I can go back and I can watch it even when he's gone. Stuff that I wish we could have recorded when he took me down to the restaurant down Front South Street and he let me cook, and how he showed me his burn marks, and my mom said not to, and he said he loved to do it. He's not gonna stop. He never gonna stop cooking, and he didn't. And just share a little story with you, man. A little birthday gift, being though I can't be there with you in person. I remember when you was born, and I looked at you. You had the most beautiful head of hair that I could imagine. And I remember you being extremely easy to spot, handsome boy, and bright yellow. Not saying that if you was something else, I would have thought of something else, or I needed to have these things in order to think that you were beautiful. It was just a perfect situation at a perfect time. And I remember promising myself that I wouldn't leave your mother in the hospital while she was having a baby, because I heard horror stories like that, and being that it was my first, I wanted to be special in the sense that I put everything aside and I concentrate on you being born and coming into this world. And I remember the doctors was talking to me and your mom, and they was talking about putting you on a feeding tube because you wouldn't latch on to her. She wanted to breastfeed you, and you wouldn't latch on to her nipple. I know it's yucky, but hey, it is what it is. You didn't know that. You wouldn't latch on to her nipple, and the doctors was worried that you will have to be force-fed because you wouldn't eat naturally. And I remember sitting in the hospital with you, and your mom was totally exhausted. And I remember sitting and telling the nurse to bring you to me. And I promise you, son, I sat there. No one can take this from me. I sat there, son, and I figured out the way to trick you into sucking on a pacifier and switching the bottle without harming you or rushing anything down. And it took about 2 days for me to get it, because I felt like giving up. I felt like letting the doctors do whatever they said they needed to do. They were pretty much telling me that I'm doing something wrong by not letting them do their job. But there's something about you that made me realize that your first memory shouldn't be an operation. And I sat there and one of the brief times that I could say that your mother was proud of me, you started to latch on and you started to eat. And that's why the bond we have is as strong as it is. And people say that I have favors. I don't. It's just that you have always been way mature than a kid your age. Sometimes maturity, it's saying you just were special since the beginning. And I pray that you have a great day, whatever you choose to have your birthday at, and that you understand that your dad ain't there so he can be for the rest of your life. Your dad isn't there so he can be there for you for the rest of your life. And I love you. Happy birthday, big boy. You already know that bean is coming to you. The Copbo one.